Hello friends, in this video we will discuss the purchase sale of GST goods within the India. What is the treatment of purchase of goods within the India? Like assume our business is regular taxpayer business, we are regular taxpayer business and purchase the goods from registered persons. Who are registered persons? Like the person which are registered under the GST Act called registered persons. And if we purchase or also sold goods to unregistered person, unregistered persons are those persons which are not registered under GST Act. That persons are called unregistered persons. That may be a consumer also. So when the goods are purchased from registered unregistered persons, like nil rate goods and exempted goods. Nil rate goods means the goods on which no tax is charged all over India, and exempted goods are those goods which are taxable, may be taxable, or maybe those goods which are not covered under the GST Act, but these goods are exempted according to the notification of the government. So that goods which are exempted according to the notification of governments are called exempted goods on which no tax is charged. Then we will discuss how to record the purchase sale entry of nil rate goods and exempted goods within the state. That is also called intra-state sale purchase, means when the goods are sold within the state, means if our business in Punjab and sold goods from Ludhiana to Patiala, Ludhiana to Rajpura, means when the goods are sold within the state. If my business in Delhi sold or purchased the goods within the Delhi state is called intrastate purchase sale. Similarly, interstate purchase sale. Interstate purchase sale means when the goods are sold from one state to other state, or goods are purchased from other state to in other state, means one state to other state. That is called interstate purchase, means goods purchased from Punjab to Delhi, goods purchased from Punjab to Maharashtra, goods sold from Punjab to Uttar Pradesh. That sale purchase is called interstate sale purchase. Similarly, when the goods are imported from other country, goods are purchased or sold from other country, that is called import export. When the goods are purchased, that is called import from other country, and when the goods are sold to other countries are called export. So I think you understand what is import export. So we will discuss the entries of all these in this topic, how the treatment of these sale purchase is recorded according to GST. Intra deemed export purchase sale means when the goods are purchased from deemed export unit, the unit which is opened by the person according to the permission of the central government, like export oriented unit. These are the deemed export unit organizations. If we purchase goods or sold goods to these deemed export units, intrastate means these export units within the state, that is called intrastate purchase sale, means our business in Punjab and deemed export business also in Punjab, and we purchase or sold goods within the state to these deemed export unit, or also called businesses organizations. So that is called intra deemed export purchase sale. How the entries of these deemed export purchase sale recorded, we will discuss in this video. Inter deemed export purchase sale means our business in Punjab and we purchase the goods from deemed export. Our business in Punjab means we are a normal GST payer, a regular taxpayer GST payer. Our business in domestic area. Domestic area means which is in normal area, to whom all the tax of GST are applicable in normal way. But if we purchase goods from deemed export organizations, our business in Punjab and deemed export organization in Uttar Pradesh, that is called interstate purchase, or if we sold goods to them, that is called interstate deemed export. I think you understand. And similarly, if we purchase or sold goods to special economical zone. That is the area which is declared by the state governments to develop these areas. That area where the business opened and government provide the facility to these special economical zone area. If we purchase goods from these special economical zone area, that sale purchase, friends, how recorded in tally according to GST Act, that will be discussed in this video. And if we sold goods to embassy, there are many organizations, UN body means United Nation bodies. There are many United Nation bodies, embassies in our country, which help to connect the United Nations with each other, like World Trade Organization, which control the world trade, help to develop the trade between countries. Health organizations, World Health Organizations, so these are called UN bodies, or embassy, which help to communicate or which help to move our persons from one country to other countries. That is called embassy. If we sold goods to these embassies, how these entries are recorded, and similarly if goods are sold to consumer, how these entries are recorded in tally, we will discuss in this video. So let's start to record these entries of nil rate goods, exempted goods to these intrastate sale purchase when the goods are sold. Nil rate goods, exempted goods, intrastate sale purchase, interstate sale purchase, export nil rate, intra-deemed export purchase sale, inter-deemed export purchase, seize purchase sale, sale to embassy. When these nil rate goods or exempted goods are purchased, sold, how these are recorded in tally, we will discuss now. So friends, now the tally is opened on your screen. You can see that first of all we will create the account of these nil rate purchase sale. So first of all we will go in accounting info, first option accounting info, then go in ledgers. To create this ledger, click on create options, and before creating the ledger, one thing is to be remembered, activate the GST option. To activate the GST option, again press F11 and go in accounting features or statutory features option, press F3. To go in statutory and taxation feature, press F3 and activate the option of GST, goods and service tax. First option, enable GST services and goods GST, yes. Set alter GST detail, yes, and enter the detail of your organization state, registration, a regular assessee of other territory, no, and GST applicable from 1st April, GST number enter here. So GST payable या calculated monthly, select monthly, or so enter after your GST detail is entered. Then go further to create the accounts of GST ledger related to nil rate goods purchase or exempted goods purchase sale. So first of all we will create to purchase goods within the state nil rate, create local purchase. That purchase is called local purchase or intra purchase, yani intra-state purchase. When the goods are purchased within the state, that is called local purchase nil rate. Account debit you can create, means local purchase nil rate account. Always when goods are purchased will be debit, and under the purchase create this account. All accounts, whether it is local purchase, whether it is interstate purchase, all purchase account created under purchase. Inventory value are affected, yes, if we maintain the inventory. And then this option, statutory information, is GST applicable, set alter GST detail, yes, and enter the here nature of transaction. This is a main part. When you will create all accounts related to local purchase, exempted goods, local purchase, nil rate, whether it is interstate purchase, deemed export, import, all will be applicable according to the nature of transaction. Select the nature of transaction. Like when we will purchase goods, nil rate goods within the state, select this option, purchase nil rate. C. When you will create the local purchase nil rate, select this option, purchase nil rate. And if we purchase the goods from other state, nil rate goods from other state, create the account interstate purchase nil rate. We will discuss all the purchase of nil rate exempted in this account, because this will save our time. I will not open all the accounts of all purchase, nil rate, local purchase, interstate, import. I will tell you one by one only in this account, local purchase nil rate. So if you want to create interstate purchase nil rate, first of all, where the local purchase nil rate is mentioned, create interstate purchase nil rate and select this option, interstate purchase nil rate. If you purchase the goods from other state, and if we purchase exempted goods within the state, then select purchase exempted and create the account local purchase exempted account. Select this option, purchase exempted. If we purchase within the state, exempted, and if we purchase outside the state, yani interstate purchase means interstate purchase, select this option, interstate purchase exempted, and create the account of interstate purchase exempted. I think you understand. And similarly, if we import the goods from other country, nil rate goods, select this option and create the account import nil rate goods account. And if we purchase exempted goods from other countries, select this option, import exempted account. And similarly, if we purchase goods from special economical zone, nil rate goods, create the account of purchase from special economical zone, that is also called C's, nil rate. And if we purchase exempted goods, then select this option, purchase from C's exempted. I think you understand how all these purchase account created by one, and select the nature of transaction. All the account will be opened similarly like local purchase nil rate account. I think you understand. And similarly, if we purchase goods intrastate purchase, deemed export unit, export oriented unit organization, we purchase the goods intrastate purchase from deemed export nil rate goods. If we purchase nil rate goods, create the account intrastate purchase deemed export nil rate and select this option, nature of transaction. If we purchase intrastate deemed export exempted goods, then select this option. I think you understand how to create the different purchase account when we will purchase nil rate or exempted goods. And similarly, when we purchase goods from deemed export unit interstate purchase nil rate goods, select this option, outside the state. When we will purchase nil rate deemed export organizations, purchase goods from deemed export organization, select this option, purchase deemed export nil rate. And if purchase outside from deemed export, purchase deemed export exempted account, select this option and create this account. I think you understand how these purchase nil rate or exempted account are opened. And similarly, if we will purchase goods from unregistered person, unregistered dealer, which is not registered under the GST Act, that person is called unregistered person, then select this option, interstate purchase. If we purchase goods from other state, nil rate goods from unregistered dealer, open the account interstate purchase from unregistered dealer, select this option. If we purchase exempted goods from unregistered person outside state, then select this option. And if we purchase from unregistered dealer exempted goods within the state, select this option and create the account of purchase from unregistered dealer exempted goods, or local purchase, you can say local purchase from unregistered dealer nil rates goods, or you can say local purchase. I think you understand what I am saying. And similarly, if we purchase from another one important point, if we purchase goods from special economical zone, one main point of the special economical zone, listen carefully, purchase goods, purchase nil rate goods without bill of entry. When we purchase from special economical zone, there is a one important thing which is provided under GST. What is that important thing? When you purchase more than 50,000 goods, you will have to bill of entry. You will have to enter the online bill of entry of purchasing the goods from C's more than 50,000. If the goods purchased less than 50,000 from special economical zone, no need of bill of entry, no need of entering the detail of purchase on internet of the government site or on the GST site. So if we purchase goods less than 50,000 nil rate goods or exempted goods, then create the account purchase from C's without bill of entry, exempted account. Purchase from C's without bill of entry, nil rate goods. I think you understand. And if we purchase more than 50,000, then that is discussed already. Select this option, purchase from C's nil rate. If we purchase the goods from C's with the bill of entry, if we purchase the goods exempted with the bill of entry, select this option and create the account purchase from C's exempted. I think you understand. And all the goods which are purchased from C's are treated as interstate purchase. That is another important point. All the goods purchased from special economical zone is treated as interstate purchase, and goods sold to this special economical zone is treated as interstate sale. I think you understand. So we will select the account of purchase nil rate because we created the account local purchase nil rate, and select type of purchase account. Nil rate may be a goods, may be a services. If we are purchasing the goods, then select this option goods, and if we are purchasing the services, select this option services. I think select this option goods, and this account is created. After creating the account, record the entry in accounting voucher. All purchase entry recorded in purchase voucher. Shortcut key F9. Enter the bill number, enter the date, select the party. We will create the party account. Now we will create the party account from whom we purchase the goods. So we will create the account of Raj Kumar Verma account. Under sundry creditor, all the purchases are, when goods are purchased, are recorded under sundry creditor, means the party account. Sundry creditor, maintain bill by bill, yes. If we want to maintain bill by bill, then enter the credit period, may be given 20 days by the creditor. I want to see the detail of this credit period during the voucher entry, yes. And then enter the mailing detail, name, address, country. If we will purchase goods within country from a registered person or unregistered person, select the state. If we will purchase goods within the Punjab, suppose our business in Punjab and this Rajkumar business is also in Punjab, select state Punjab. And if we will purchase goods from other state, Delhi, Chandigarh, Bihar, Assam, then select that state. I think understand. Pin code, enter pin code. And if you want to enter the bank detail, how we will make the payment to this party, by check, by ATM. If you want to see the detail of this all ATM card, check, you can see our other video which is created by me in related to this banking transaction. I think you understand. I assume ki means I make this Rajkumar payment by check, so select the check option. I think you understand. Then enter the PAN number, and this is important part of while creating the account, that is registration type. If we are purchasing the goods from regular person, select the option regular. If we are purchasing the goods from unregistered person, then select unregistered registration type. If we are purchasing the goods from composition person, this is another important person under GST. Composition person is also a registered person which is registered under GST Act, but he cannot take the tax from the customers, means he cannot charge the tax from the customers. So that person is called composition person, and this is a regular person who charge the tax from customers and pay to the government. I think you understand. And if our business purchase the goods from consumer, sometime we purchase the goods from consumer is also a unregistered person, then you can select this option. We think we purchase goods from regular person and enter the GST number and set alter GST detail. Activate this option and select once again registration type regular, assessee of other territory, that option is no, and is e-commerce operator, that option is no. And this is an important option. If we purchase goods from deemed export person, then activate this option when we will create the account of that party whose business is deemed export business. When we will purchase the goods from deemed export business, activate this option, otherwise no. And select the party. If we purchase the goods from deemed export, select the party deemed export. If we purchase the goods or sold the goods to embassy or UN body, select this option. And if we purchase or sell the goods to seized person, select the party seize. I think you understand. And if we are not sold or purchased goods to these parties, select option not applicable. Enter the GST number and create this account like this. I think you understand how to create the account of creditor under different situations. Under regular, when we purchase goods from regular, when we purchase goods from unregistered person, composition person, how the account is created, you understand. And select here the purchase account created by us. Purchase nil rate, we create the local purchase nil rate account. Local purchase nil rate account, this local purchase nil rate account, and select the item if which are created or purchased during this purchase. Like we purchase this item 1, so consider the item 1, select the godown. This is this procedure of creating the item godown already discussed in other videos, so you can go here and see that. But in this video I will not discuss that point, how to create item and godown. This is a godown where our business store the goods, I think you understand. And select the main location where store the goods, and we purchase the quantity of 150 and rate is 2500. So I think you understand how to record the items and local purchase nil rate transaction. Select the another item. All the items which are purchased under this local purchase nil rate, select all the items one by one like this. Second item, select the location where we will store that goods, enter the quantity purchases, enter the rate, and you can enter also the discount if you receive any discount from your creditor. So then save the entry, no tax is charged because this is a nil rate purchase. Similarly, you can create the other accounts and enter the purchase entry in this purchase voucher. I think you understand how to record the entry of purchase, local purchase, deemed export purchase, purchase from seas, purchase from other country. All account will be created, all entry will be recorded. Similarly, like local purchase nil rate. I think you understand, and now we will record the entry of sale. Go again in accounting info, create ledger, go in option ledger creation, enter here interstate sale nil rate goods. We assume that we have sold the goods in other state from Punjab to Delhi. We have sold the goods in other state from Punjab to Delhi, Punjab to Uttar Pradesh. So that sale of nil rate goods or exempted goods create the interstate sale nil rate account, and under the sale all the sales are recorded under sale. Inventory value are affected, yes. And is GST applicable? Set alter GST detail, yes. And again select nature of transaction. Friends, again select nature of transaction. If we sold goods within the state or nil rate goods or exempted goods, select this option select this option sale to nil rate. If we sold goods within the state, nil rate goods. If we sold exempted goods within the state, select this option. And if we sold interstate, create the account of interstate sale which is already created by us, and select this option interstate sale nil rate. And if we sold exempted goods outside the state, select this option interstate sale exempted and create the account of interstate sale exempted. And if goods are exported outside India, nil rate goods, create this account export nil rate and select this option. And similarly, if exempted goods are sold exported outside India, means from India to New Zealand, select this option export outside India exempted goods. And similarly, friends, if we sold goods to the deemed export organization within the state, select this option intrastate deemed export nil rate and intrastate deemed export exempted. Open all different accounts, open all the accounts of these interstate deemed export exempted, interstate deemed export nil rate, and select the nature of transaction. And similarly, if we sold the goods to deemed export outside India, outside the state, from Punjab to Delhi, from Punjab to UP, select this option deemed export nil rate. If we sold the nil rate goods, and if we sold the exempted goods, select this option deemed export exempted. I think you understand how to create this sale of nil rate and exempted. And similarly, if our business sold goods to UN body, I already explained you, UN body means World Trade Organizations in our India, organizations, health organizations, World Health Organization, these are called UN body or embassy. All sale to these persons are called interstate sale. If we sold nil rate goods to these persons, sold goods to embassy, UN body, exempted goods, sold to embassy, nil rate goods, exempted goods, open these account and select the nature of transaction. And similarly, if we sold the goods to special economical zone area, nil rate goods, there is no need of bill of entry which is required at the time of purchase. There is no need of entry of sale to the special economical zone area. So only one option, sale to seize nil rate and sale to seize exempted. Open the account, sale to seize exempted account, sale to seize nil rate account to record the transactions to related to the sale to the special economical zone. So I think you understand how to create the sale account. Similarly, if we sold the goods to consumer, nil rate, open the account sale to consumer, nil rate, and if we sold the goods to consumer, exempted goods, open the sale to consumer exempted account. All the account will be opened, deemed export sale exempted, deemed export nil rate, export exempted, export nil rate, interstate sale nil rate, interstate sale exempted. Open all the account and select the nature of transaction. So this account is interstate sale nil rate, select this option interstate nil rate, and then after select we supply the goods or services. If we supply goods, select option goods, and then after create the debtor account to whom we sold the goods, means John Trading Company, to whom our business sold the goods, John Trading Company, under sundry debtor. When the goods are sold to any person, that is our debtor, so select the group sundry debtor. Maintain bill by bill, yes. Time period allowed to him 10 days. Show inventory detail and enter the mailing detail. Mailing detail will be entered similarly as in case of the sundry creditor. I will not discuss with you. Similarly, very similar, created in sundry creditor, country, state, enter the PIN number, provide bank detail, PAN number, select the registration type, composition, consumer, regular, unregistered, enter the GST number, set alter GST detail, select the regular, consumer, composition, unregistered. If goods are sold to the deemed exporter, select this option, and if goods are sold to deemed exporter, embassy, sees, select option accordingly. If goods are not sold to the deemed export, embassy unit or sees, then select not applicable, enter GST number and create the account, and then after record the entry in the sale voucher. Record the entry in sale voucher, select the party to whom goods are sold. You can enter the detail of dispatch, order detail. If you want to see how this detail is entered, I have created the video of entering the dispatch detail, order detail and buyer detail. You can see that video, and select the sale ledger, local sale, interstate sale, nil rate goods, and enter the item which are sold by us one by one. Select the godown, enter the quantity, enter the rate, enter the discount if allowed to customer, and enter one by one all items which are sold by us and select the godown. I think you understand how to record the entry, and no tax is charged because there is no tax is charged according to GST on nil rate goods and exempted goods. And save the entry by entering the bill number of these sale. I think you understand how to record the entry of sale. Now friends, we will discuss the taxable goods purchased or sold by our business. We are regular business, a regular taxpayer to government, and if we purchase or sold goods to registered person or unregistered person, taxable goods, intrastate sale purchase, interstate sale purchase, import export, intra-deemed export purchase sale, taxable goods, inter-deemed export purchase sale, seize purchase sale, and sale to the embassy or UN body, sale to consumer, taxable goods. How the entries are recorded in the tally, we will discuss one by one by this topic, taxable goods purchase sale. So let's start. So tally is opened again, and first of all we will discuss the entries of purchase within the state or outside the state. Taxable goods, go in accounting info, create ledger, enter local purchase at the rate of 18% GST goods, enter the rate also you know that GST goods taxable are sold at the rate of 18%, 12%, or maybe 28%, 6%. And when we will purchase the goods 18%, create the local purchase 18%, or if we purchase 28% goods, create local purchase 28%. Similarly, other accounts are opened according to requirement, and then enter under the purchase. You know that all the purchases are recorded under purchase. Inventory value are affected, yes. Is GST applicable? Applicable. Set alter GST detail, yes. And select the nature of transaction. Once again, if we will purchase local purchase means within the state purchase, whether it is 18%, whether 28%, whether 12%, select this option, nature of transaction, purchase taxable. And if we purchase interstate, means purchase the goods from other state, select the option here, interstate purchase. This option, interstate purchase taxable, interstate purchase taxable, this option, and create the account of interstate purchase at the rate of 18%, 12%, or 28%. I think you understand how to create these accounts. We will select the purchase taxable when the goods are purchased within the state, and enter the rate of GST. Integrated rate means total GST rate when goods purchased within the state. If account is created at the rate of 18%, enter the rate 18. If created 28% account, then enter the 28%, or if 12%, enter 12%. It will automatically divided into the two parts, central tax and state tax. What is central tax? When the goods are purchased within the state, two taxes are paid by our business. We are a regular taxpayer, means we when purchase the goods, two type of tax paid by our business when goods are purchased. Input central tax, that is called input central tax. When the tax is paid on the purchase, that is called input central tax or input state tax. Two taxes are paid, central tax and state tax. If the total rate is 18%, 9% central tax paid or 9% sale tax, means state tax paid. I think you understand. It will divide automatically. You will enter total tax, that is called integrated tax. And if some goods are there on which special additional GST is charged, that is called cess, and enter the that rate on those purchases, on those goods on which special additional tax are charged. We assume there is no special tax and enter only the rate 18% and select the, if we purchase goods, select goods, if we purchase services, then select services. I think you understand how this account is created. And after that, create the debtor account also. If we purchase, suppose goods from Ganga Trading Company, under sundry debtor, maintain bill by bill, yes, 20 days given, received, sorry, under sundry creditor, because goods are purchased. When the goods are sold, under sundry debtor. When the goods are purchased, under sundry creditor, maintain bill by bill, yes. Default credit period 20 days, check credit, enter voucher detail, and then enter the mailing detail, address, country, state. If purchased within the state, means our business in Punjab and Ganga Trading also in Punjab, select Punjab. If we purchase goods from other state, select like Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh. I think you understand. Then enter the pin code, provide bank detail. If you want to enter, we all discuss under when we will create the, we have created, already created the sundry creditor account. All this information discussed there, and select the registration type. If we purchase the goods from regular, we assume that we purchase that goods from regular person, because we will pay. Understand, listen to friends, if you purchase the goods from regular person, only that you can pay, only then you can pay that CGST, SGST or GST, any type of tax paid only to the regular person if we purchase from the goods of a regular person. I think you understand. Enter the GST number of that regular person who is regularly registered under the GST Act. Set alter GST detail yes, select regular, and if we purchase the goods from again deemed export, sold or purchase taxable goods to deemed export, embassy, UN body or C, select accordingly, and if not applicable, enter the GST number and create this account and enter the purchase entry in accounting voucher. Enter the purchase entry of taxable goods purchase in purchase, press F9, enter the date, party Ganga Trading Company, and enter the receipt detail, supplier detail from whom we have purchased the goods, and select here local purchase at the rate of 18% GST, or select the item we have purchased from him, like Samsung TV. Godown, select the godown where we will store the goods. Select the batch detail. If you want to enter the batch detail, that detail will be entered. You batch number. If you want to see how this batch detail is created in Tally, you can see our video of how to create the godown batch detail and how to create the item. Enter the item quantity, rate, and if any discount, enter discount here. I think you understand. Enter the manufacturing date and enter the expiry date. I think you understand. Enter all the item one by one. I think I purchase only one item, so enter only one item, and then after enter the tax which is charged by our creditor. You can say that input tax. Two type of tax are paid when we purchase local. Input CGST, create that account input CGST at the rate of 9% account. I think you understand. If we created account of 28%, then create CGST 14%, SGST 14. You can create the separate account also input CGST, or you can create only one account of input CGST. That will be depend upon you. You want to create separate account of different rate, or you want to create one account, and enter here the group duties and taxes. You listen student, all the goods purchased at taxable are open under duties and taxes. All input or output, any tax account which is created, open under the duties and taxes. I think you understand. And select type of duty GST, and select the, if you are creating the CGST account, means central goods and service tax, select this option center tax. And if you are creating the state tax, means input SGST, select state tax. We are creating center tax. And if we are purchasing the goods from other state, then create input IGST account. Listen student once again, if we are creating the IGST, when we purchase the goods from the other state, we will pay the IGST to that person and create input IGST account. So here we will create the center tax. I think you understand, and tax will be calculated automatically. You are not required to calculate tax. It will calculate tax 9% on 2,70,000 automatically, and create input SGST at the rate of 9% account. I think you understand how to create this account. Under duties and taxes, type of duty GST, or select the state tax if you are creating SGST, center tax if you are creating CGST, and if you are creating IGST, means when the goods are purchased from other state, only one account, only one tax is paid when the goods are purchased from the other state. That is called input IGST. Then select the integrated tax. Now this account is see SGST, select this option state tax. I think you understand. And then after save this entry, enter the bill number and save this entry. So this is a way to record the local purchase, and you can create the similar account of interstate purchase at the rate of 18%, 12%, 28%, and only one tax is entered when the goods are purchased from other state. Input IGST and charge the input IGST only one tax, and that tax is paid to the person from whom we purchase the goods. And similarly, if we purchase the goods from unregistered person, so we will create the account when goods are purchased from unregistered person within the state. Local purchase from URD taxable goods at the rate of 18% account. Create the separate account 18%, 12%, 28% under purchase. Inventory value are affected, yes. And then is GST applicable, set alter GST detail, yes. And in nature of transaction, if our business purchase local purchase from URD, then within the state select option purchase from unregistered dealer, taxable, this nature of transaction. And if we purchase from unregistered dealer from other state, if we purchase the goods from other state, taxable goods, select this option interstate purchase from unregistered dealer, then select this option interstate purchase from unregistered dealer, taxable. I think you understand. Select this option purchase taxable, enter the rate of tax 18%. Similarly, like purchase account of regular person created, center tax, state tax automatically divided, and select the supply type goods or services whatever you purchase. I think you understand how this account created. Open the creditor Ram Lal URD person URD account. So it's our creditor account Ram Lal. Sundry creditor from whom we purchase the goods under maintain bill by bill, yes. Credit period 10-20 days provided by him, and enter the mailing detail, and then select here that person is unregistered person, or it may be a consumer also, because consumer also are unregistered person. So select unregistered person, set alter GST detail, yes. Unregistered person. I think you understand how to create this unregistered person account, local purchase, and similarly create the interstate purchase from unregistered dealer. Enter the purchase entry when the goods are purchased from unregistered person Ramlal URD, and select the local purchase from unregistered person at the rate of 18%. I think you understand. Select the item which is purchases from him, godown, in which godown we will store the goods. Enter the batch number, new batch number, quantity purchases from him, rate, discount provided by him, and expiry manufacturing date, that will be entered. I think you understand. Enter all the items, and remember, no tax will be paid to him. No tax will be paid to Ramlal, because he is an unregistered person, and unregistered person cannot take any tax from our business. This is an important point you have to remember. No tax will be paid to this Ramlal. So I think you understand how to record this entry. Similarly, if we purchase interstate purchase, similar entry will be recorded. Interstate purchase account will be opened from URD. Select here the account URD. Select here account the purchase from local purchase from URD. I think you understand how this account is created and how this account is selected. Local purchase from URD at the rate of 18%, and save the entry without paying any tax. No input CGST, SGST will be paid, or no IGST will be paid when the goods are purchased from other state. But But friends, we will pay a reverse charge tax when the goods are purchased from the URD. Always remember, when the goods are purchased from URD, reverse charge is paid by our business, because we are a regular person. We are a regular person, so it's a GST excise. If you are a regular person and you purchase the goods from URD, you will have to pay the reverse charge in journal voucher. So we will record the entry of reverse charge after purchasing the goods from the unregistered person, and start adjustment. Click here, start adjustment. When we will make any entry related to the GST in journal voucher, use this option, start adjustment GST. Nature of adjustment: increase in tax liability, because according to the GST Act, when a regular person purchase goods from the unregistered person, then the purchaser will have to make the payment of tax to government. That is why it is called the reverse charge. Otherwise, the reverse charge is the tax is paid by the seller, means who sold the goods, that person charge the tax and pay to government. But this is a case in which the purchaser will have to pay the tax to the government when the purchase from URD. So that is why it is called increase of tax liability. And select here why this liability increase. Select the reason for increasing of the tax liability: purchase from URD dealer. I think you understand. And then create the account tax on URD purchase. Create the account tax on URD purchase, and that tax is a current asset, because that tax may be refunded by the government in future when we sold that goods. So that is why it is opened under current asset. Always remember, when the reverse charge is paid, that tax paid on that reverse charge opened under the tax on URD under current asset, because it may be returned by the government when such goods are sold to the customer and charge output CGST. So I think you understand how to open this account. Only enter the name and current asset. No other information is required to be entered, and enter the amount of tax. So enter the amount 21168. That is calculated on the purchase amount at the rate of 18%. So credit the account output CGST. Create this account output CGST 9%, or you can create only the account output CGST account, or you can create only output CGST account, or you can enter the rate under duties and taxes, and that account goes into list of duties and tax GST. Select central tax and create this account. I think you understand. And enter the rate 9% and taxable value on which this tax is charged 1,17,600. I think so. And then enter the output CGST at the rate of 9%. That is 10,584. That amount will be entered. Create the output SGST, because the goods are purchased within the state, so two tax will be paid, CGST and SGST. That two tax will be paid to the government when the goods are purchased from unregistered dealer, and select SGST. So when the goods are purchased from unregistered dealer other state, then select interstate integrated tax, means output IGST account is created. I think you understand. And enter the rate and taxable amount and provide GST detail yes, and select the type of goods purchased: capital goods, goods or services. We purchase goods from that person, and that entry will be recorded. A reverse charge entry: when the goods are purchased from unregistered dealer, no tax is paid to the unregistered dealer, but we are the regular taxpayer, so we will pay the tax to that person. And select output CGST, output SGST, debit the tax on URD purchase enter in the journal voucher and paid that tax to the government, and that tax may be refunded by government when we sold these goods to our customer. So I think you understand how this entry will be recorded. Similar entry will be recorded of interstate purchase from URD. That entry will be recorded by you. Try you yourself. I think you understand how to record that purchase. And now we will record the entry of purchase import. When we will import goods from other country, when import or purchase goods from deemed export oriented units, when purchase goods from special economical zone, how that entry will be recorded. Open, enter the supplier invoice number, date, and select create the party account from whom goods purchased, like Jashan Traders account. Under sundry creditor, maintain bill by bill, yes, credit period, enter the mailing detail, country. If we purchase goods from the other country, select here, like purchase from Bangladesh, purchase from Arba, purchase from the Albania, purchase from the Afghanistan. If we purchase goods from other country, select the other country. And if we purchase goods within India from deemed export unit, special economical zone area, so select that state from where we purchase goods, pin code, bank detail, and registration. All that person from whom we purchase goods are regular person, and settled GST detail, yes, regular, registration type, yes, regular. And if we purchase goods from deemed export person, select here, purchase deemed export, yes. And if we purchase goods from embassy or sold, purchase or sold goods to embassy, deemed export, C, select here option, otherwise not applicable, and this account is created. And then create the purchase account of import at the rate of 12%. So we assume we purchase that goods outside the country at the rate of 12%. Under purchase, inventory value are affected, yes, type of ledger, no, and then is GST applicable, settled GST detail, yes, and select the nature of transaction. Nature of transaction here, import goods from other state, other country, select import taxable when goods taxable purchase from other country. And if we purchase goods from deemed export intra within the state, select this option when goods purchased from deemed export unit, then select this option intra-state purchase deemed export taxable. If we purchase goods from special economical zone area, taxable goods with bill entry, taxable goods with bill entry, bill entry means above 50,000 goods, then select purchase from special economical zone taxable. If we purchase goods without bill of entry, taxable goods from special economical zone area, select this option purchase from special economical zone area. I think you understand. And we assume purchase import taxable goods, select this option purchase import taxable, enter the rate 12%. It will automatically divided into two parts. Select goods or services which are purchased by us, and select the item we purchase, like we purchase the LG item, and select the location where store the goods, enter the batch number, quantity, purchase, discount, expiry date, and then taxable value means on which the tax is charged, that is 1,90,000. And similarly, like purchase from unregistered dealer, no tax is paid. Similarly, when the goods are imported when the goods are purchased from special economical zone area or purchased from deemed export organizations, no tax is paid to them, because according to our GST we have not to make any payment of tax to these persons. So no input tax, no CGST, no SGST, no IGST will be paid to this person Jashan. Only item will be recorded and provide GST detail yes. Enter the bill entry when the goods are imported or purchased from seas. Bill entry number is entered here, date of the bill entry and port from where the goods are imported to our country, that import number will be entered. This is a very simple information, you can enter easily and then save that entry. After that, same procedure when the goods are purchased from URD and when the goods are purchased from import outside country, when the goods are purchased from special economical zone area, when the goods are purchased from deemed export organization, then tax is paid by the regular person, means reverse charge is paid again on these goods similarly as in case of the friends URD. When the goods are imported, listen friends, when the goods are imported, IGST is paid to our government. When the goods are purchased from the deemed export unit within the state, pay to government output CGST, SGST, and when the goods are purchased from outside deemed export other state means from other state deemed export organization we purchase the goods, pay IGST to our government by the purchaser, that is called reverse charge. And when we purchase the goods from special economical zone area within the state or outside the state, pay only one tax, IGST, because all purchase from special economical zone area treated as interstate purchase. So I think you understand. And similar entry will be recorded, open tax on import purchase account, open that account under current asset, open that account under current asset, open that account under current asset, no other information is required to be entered. Open that account. Similarly, in case of the deemed export purchase from special economical zone, tax on special economical zone purchase, tax on deemed export purchase under current asset, enter the amount of tax. So enter the amount 22800, then credit output IGST, because when the goods are imported from other country, we pay to our government by the purchaser, that is a reverse charge called output IGST. Create the output IGST at the rate of 12%, or you can create only account output IGST under duties and taxes, type of duty GST, or select integrated tax. I think you understand how to create this account. Enter the amount, and before saving the entry, I already told you, when you record the entry of output tax or pay the reverse charge, use this option start adjustment, type of GST, select increase of tax liability. When we import goods from other country taxable goods, select this option import of goods. When we import capital goods, means any capital goods like machinery or any capital goods, select this option import capital goods. Or if we import services from other country, select this option import of services. And if we purchase goods from special economical zone area or purchase from deemed export area, select this option purchase under reverse charge. So I think you understand how to select this option, and then enter the rate 12% and amount on which the GST charge 1,90,000 and save the entry. So this is a way to pay the reverse charge and record the taxable entry of interstate purchase, deemed export purchase, purchase from exempted unit. I think you understand how to record the entries in the tally. So now friends, we will discuss the entries of taxable sale. When the goods are sold within the state, taxable sale. When the goods are sold outside the state, taxable goods. So how these entries are recorded, that will be discussed in this topic. So start with when the goods are sold within the state, taxable goods. So record that entry in sale voucher. Again use F8 to record the sale entry within the state. Create the party account to whom goods are to be sold, like Ravi and traders, to whom goods are sold within the state under sundry debtors. You know all the goods sold to that customers. All the sales are recorded in sundry debtors. Then enter the name, address, country, state in which the person live, or we have sold the goods, like in Punjab. Enter the pin code, enter the provide bank detail. If you want to enter, you can enter PAN number, registration number. So select here to whom we have sold the goods. If we sold the goods to a regular person, select here regular. If we sold the goods to consumer, select consumer. If we sold goods to composition person, select the composition person. And if our business sold goods to unregistered person, so there is no problem, no confusion to sell any person. When the taxable goods are sold to unregistered person, regular person, consumer or composition persons, we will charge output CGST because we are a regular persons who are selling the goods. So we will charge the output CGST, SGST within the state, and if we sold the goods outside the state, charge IGST. So I think you understand. Enter the GST number if registration type regular type, and then record the entry. After entering the detail of dispatch detail, order detail, if any detail of dispatch detail, order detail, enter here. Enter the buyer detail here, and then create the sale account of taxable goods sale at the rate of 18% GST account. If we sold the goods at the rate of 18%, if sold 28%, create that account, and under that account is created under sale. All the sale accounts are created under sale, whether it is taxable, nil rate or GST goods. Inventory value are affected, yes. Is GST applicable? Applicable. Set alter GST detail, yes. You know that how this option will work. GST detail is non-GST goods, no. And then select the nature of transaction. If we sold the goods within the state, taxable goods, then select this option, sale taxable. And if we sold interstate sale, means sold goods to other state, from Punjab to Delhi, from Punjab to Haryana, select this option, interstate sale taxable. I think you understand. Now we will select the sale taxable and enter the rate of tax. If created the account of 18%, enter the rate here 18%. If we create the account of 28%, enter the rate 28%. If creating the account 12%, enter rate 12%. Now we will enter 18%, and center tax will be automatically calculated 9% and state tax 9%, and then select goods are sold. If services are sold, then select the services. So we will select the goods, and this account is created, and select the item sold by us, like Samsung TV, sold from the godown, main store where our goods are stored, and select the batch number. Assume 5895 goods are sold, 5 quantity, rate 18,000. If any discount, enter the discount here, and this is manufacturing and expiry date, which is automatically filled by the tally. I think you understand. And we assume only one item is sold by our business to this person, and if I have sold many goods or our business sold many goods, then you can enter the number of items here. select the items, enter the quantity, rate and discount, and after that create the output CGST account. We will create output CGST that will be charged at the rate of 9% account, and under that account will be created under duties and taxes. You know that all the accounts of output CGST means all the accounts of GST created under duties and taxes, type of duty GST, and select the central tax if CGST account is created, and if SGST account is created, select the state tax. And when the goods are sold outside the state, means Punjab to Delhi, Delhi Punjab to Haryana, then create the output IGST account and select the integrated tax. I think you understand how these account will be created, and tax will be automatically calculated 7695. After that, create again output SGST at the rate of 9% account. Under duties and taxes, this account will again created under duties and taxes, type of duty GST, and select the state tax. I think you understand, and then you will see the amount automatically calculated 7695. That amount is automatically calculated, and both taxes applied when goods are sold within the state. I think you understand, and enter the bill number here and due date of the bill, and enter. You will see total amount 1,890 will be automatically calculated, and if you want to enter the narration, you can enter the narration here. Now we will record the entry of outside state. When the goods are sold outside state, create the another account Kapil Traders. Assume we sold the goods from Punjab to Delhi to this person Kapil Trader. To this person Kapil Trader under sundry debtor, create this account and maintain bill by bill, yes, and then enter name, address, all the details. Select here regular person, composition, consumer or unregistered to whom goods sold by us in other state. We can sold to any person, whether it is composition person, whether it is consumer, regular and unregistered person, we can sold to any person, and enter the detail, batch detail, order detail and buy detail here, and then select here sale account. Create the account interstate sale at the rate of 12% GST account. If goods are sold outside the state, create the interstate sale. If 18%, create interstate sale at the rate of 18%. If 28%, create the account 28% and create under the sale, and then inventory value are affected, yes, and then is GST applicable, set alter GST detail, yes, and nature of transaction I have already discussed with you. Select interstate sale taxable when goods are sold outside the state, and enter the integrated tax rate here, and select the supply type goods or services. I think you understand how this account will be created, and then select the item which are sold by us. IP phone, select this, and sold from this Rajpura store where that goods are stored, and select the batch number, enter the quantity, number of quantity sold, sale of goods, and enter the discount, and this manufacturing date will be automatically entered. We assumed only one item is sold outside the state, and select the output IGST. Create the output IGST account at the rate of 12%. You can create only the output IGST also without creating at the rate of 12%, and all the rate of whether it is 12%, 28% can be entered in the output IGST account, or you can create the different account, different rate account. So that will be depend upon you whether you create one account or to create the more than one account. Then select GST and integrated tax. I think you understand, and then you will see automatically tax 3420 is calculated by this Tally. So Tally is very intelligent person which is already calculated calculations. So I think you understand how to record the entries of within the state and outside state. Now we will discuss how the goods are exported outside the state. When the goods are exported, when the goods are sold to deemed export, when the goods are sold to seized area, taxable goods. So create the party account first. Suppose we sold the goods outside country, export goods, that is called export goods. So create the account of Williams and company account under sundry debtor. Create the account under sundry debtor. When the goods are sold outside the country, select here the country to whom goods are sold, like sold the goods in Australia, and provide bank detail. If you want to enter, you can enter here PAN number, and no need to enter the registration type, GST number, because there is no need of these numbers because the person is related to the other country. So I think you understand. And enter the dispatch detail, order detail here if required, and create the account of export sale. If goods are sold at the rate of 18%, or goods may be sold, we assume that goods are sold at the rate of 18% GST outside the state, and select here the sale account, and is GST applicable, set alter GST detail yes, and nature of transaction, select here nature of transaction export taxable. When our business has no LUT bond, then tax will be charged from the bill, then the tax will be charged from the bill, and later on it will be refunded by the government because there is no tax on the export sale. But if we have no LUT bond, that person, the person who has not LUT bond, has to charge the export taxable, means tax will be charged on this sale bill, and after that refunded by the GST department after proper verification. So I think you understand. Select here export taxable, enter the rate 18%, and then select the goods or services which are provided by us, and select the item sold by us, like iPhone, that is sold by us from Rajpura store in other country. Select the batch number. 5 pieces sold by us at the rate of 18,000 per piece and 5% trade discount. I think you understand. And we will charge the output IGST when the goods are exported outside country and we have no LUT bond, then charge IGST, because export sale is also treated as interstate sale. So charge output IGST at the rate of 18%, which is already created by me to save the time, or automatically amount will be calculated, and then select here provide GST detail yes, enter the ship bill number, date of shipping bill number, port code from where the goods are exported to other country. So I think you understand how to record the entry of the sale when the goods are exported without LUT bond, and that entry will be recorded in the sale voucher with the output IGST, means output IGST will be charged in the bill. So I think you understand, and enter the bill number here, and after that friends, after that we will pass the entry of, record the entry of refund of this GST, because that GST will be refunded by government, by GST department to our business, and we will record the entry of refund in journal voucher. To create or record the entry here, create the account refund of GST account. We will create that account, refund of GST account, under current assets. That account will be created under the current asset because it is like a current asset which is refunded by the government in later. So there is no other option will be followed, only enter the name refund of GST account under current assets, no other option will be followed, and enter the amount of refund amount here 15,390, which will be refunded by the government because there is no tax charged by the government on the export sale. But if we have a no LUT bond, then government according to government rules, first of all we charge the GST on the output sale, means output GST will be charged, and after that we will pass the entry of refund and credit the villain account, because that person from whom we charge that GST, that account will be credited because his account is debited at the time of sale with the 15,390, and at the time of refund his account will be credited by our business, and then adjust the bill. See, adjust this bill, 30 number bill, to whom that amount of output IGST charge which will be refunded by government to our business. So you can see that the entry of the refund after recording the entry of sale of out to export unit, export persons with output IGST, after that record that entry. I think you understand how to record that entry of export with the taxable goods. And now we will record the entry of export sale with the LUT bond. When we sold the goods, we assume we sold the goods to this villains again, and now we have a LUT bond. Our business have LUT bond. Then create the export sale against LUT. Create again account of export sale against LUT bond account under sale. When we sold the goods against LUT bond, our business have LUT bond. Is GST applicable? Applicable. Set alter GST detail, yes, and select here the option export LUT bond. I think you understand how to record that entry, and select here the goods which are sold by our business. Select the item iPhone mobile and go down from where we sold the goods. 5 pieces of this iPhone sold, but in this case we will not charge any output IGST because our business have LUT bond, and no need to charge IGST because exempted. Zero rate sale is assumed to when the goods are sold to the other country, and enter the port number here. I think you understand how to record the entry of this sale when the goods are exported with the LUT bond. And now we will record the entry of deemed export sale and seized sale. You know that in case of the deemed export sale, there is no LUT bond. All the sale to deemed export unit will be chargeable. If sold within the state, charge the intra, that is called intrastate sale per sale. When the goods are sold to deemed export unit within the state, let's start with to record that entry. When the goods are sold to deemed export within the state, create the account of person A1 and company account. Create that account A1 and company under sundry debtor, and set alter GST detail, yes, and person registration type regular. Always select the regular when the goods are sold to deemed export or whether to sold the seized. I think you understand. And similarly select here party type. When the goods are sold to deemed export, select deemed export party, and when the goods are sold to the seized special economical zone area, when the goods are sold to special economical zone area taxable goods, select this option seize. Now we will select this option deemed export. When the goods are sold to deemed export unit, enter the GST number and create the account and create the ledger deemed sale to deemed export unit account, and enter the rate at the rate of 18% because all the sale to the deemed export are recorded with output IGST if goods are sold to deemed export unit outside the state. If sold goods to deemed to export unit within the state, then charge output CGST as GST. I think you understand, like when the goods are sold within the state and outside state. Similarly, charge intrastate deemed export unit, output CGST, SGST, and outside state charge IGST, and select the sale account. I think you understand. And create the account with selecting the nature of transaction. Select here the nature of transaction. Deemed export taxable if sold outside the state. If sold outside the state, select deemed export taxable. If sold within the state, select here intra-state deemed export taxable and enter the rate 18% GST, and if 28%, enter 28% and select the goods if goods are sold, otherwise services, and select the item Samsung TV. Select the godown from where the goods are sold, select the batch number, enter the quantity, and all the other information automatically entered, and charge the output CGST which is already created, output CGST at the rate of 9%, output SGST at the rate of 9%. I think you understand, and tax will be automatically calculated. And remember that tax is also refunded by the government. Government say, GST Act say, if the goods are exported to deemed export unit, sold to deemed export unit within the state, whether it is within the state, whether outside the state, charge the GST in the sale bill, but after that will be refunded by the government to our business. So this 24300 amount will be refunded by the government, and then after we will pass the entry of refund from the government after recording the entry of sale like export. Create here refund account which is already created by us under the current asset which is already created. Enter the amount 48,000, total amount 24,300 plus 24,300, total 48,600, and credit the account of person to whom we sold the goods in deemed export unit. That person is A1, and company to whom goods are sold will be credited like export sale. So this is the refund entry when the goods are deemed exported outside state or within the state to deemed export unit. Record the sale entry with the output CGST, SGST or IGST, and then record the entry of refund in the journal voucher. And similarly record the entry of sale to the, create the again account sold goods outside state deemed export unit, Bharat and Sons account under sundry debtor. Select state, assume sold goods in Delhi, and select set alter GST detail regular, and select here deemed export unit. I think you understand how to create the debtor account, and create here the sale account. Interstate deemed export at the rate of 28% account. I think you understand how to create this account, and set alter GST detail yes. Under deemed export taxable, when the goods are sold to the deemed export unit, select here deemed export taxable to outside state, and when the goods are sold within the state, select here intrastate deemed export taxable. I think you understand deemed export taxable. Enter the rate 28% and select goods, and then select the item Samsung, select the store Patiala store, select the batch number, enter the quantity, rate, discount. I think you understand, and charge output IGST which is already created, and you know how to create that account. Output IGST 28%, 25,200 Provide GST detail, yes. Shipping number and date of shipping. Enter the date of shipping, record that entry, and after that record the entry of refund in the journal voucher, record yourself, and similar entry will be recorded when the goods are sold to the C's. Now we will sold goods to C's. Create the account of Pawan and Sons account under sundry debtors and set alter GST detail, yes, and select here the party type. When the goods are sold to C, select the party type C's, and now select the sale ledger and create the sale ledger. You know that all the sale to the C's area, special economical zone area, treated as interstate sale, so we will create only one sale, whether it is sold goods in within the state to special economical zone, whether sold to the outside state, all sale is treated as interstate sale. So create sale to C's at the rate of 12% account. I think you understand. Under sale and set alter GST detail, yes, and select here interstate sale to C's. This is the option, sale to C's taxable, and all sale, whether it is amount of 50,000, whether it is amount of 1 lakh, 2 lakh, all the sale will be recorded in this sale to C's taxable. I think you understand. And if our business has LUT bond, means all the sale to the special economical zone area is treated as zero rate sale, means no tax is charged. Whether it is a taxable good sold to the special economical zone area, no tax is charged. But if we have LUT bond, no tax will be charged in sale bill, and if we have no LUT bond, then we will charge the tax in sale bill, and after that record the entry of refund bill. Similarly, we follow in the export sale and LUT bond. I think you understand. No need to tell you how to record the entry of sale to C's. And last, you will record that entry yourself. We will skip this entry, record yourself. Now we will record the entry sale to the embassy or UN bodies. When the goods are sold to embassy, create the account embassy account, or if we sold the goods to UN body like World Trade Organization, WHO, World Trade Health Organization, create their account under the sundry debtors and set alter GST detail, yes, regular, and select here the party. If we sold the goods to embassy or UN body, select this party type, UN body or embassy, and create account. And if we sold to goods to them, all sale is treated as interstate sale and tax will be charged from them normally as in case of normal person. Or tax will be charged, means interstate sale will be treated, all sale to embassy or UN body will be treated as interstate sale, and we will charge outputs IGST from them, and that output IGST is not refundable. I think you understand. So create sale to embassy at the rate of 28% account. Under sale, is GST applicable, and select here this option, interstate sale to embassy or sale to UN body. Select this option, interstate sale to UN body taxable, enter the rate here 28%. I think you understand. And then select the item, iPhone, Rajpura store. I think you understand how to record that entry and charge the output IGST. All the sale to embassy and UN body treated as output IGST, means interstate sale. So select output IGST 28%, tax will be automatically calculated, and that tax is not refundable. We will charge that tax from the embassy or UN body. I think you understand how to record all the entries. related to these persons.